Welcome back to the channel. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about gun conditioning and fixing a dog that is gun shy. Now, they can be launcher shy, they can be shy of just any banging at all. I fixed dogs that were in the house that when they would hit the pans together, the dog would go hide. So there's all kinds of things that can occur. And we want to create what's called a Pavlov response. And so the best way to get a dog gun conditioned is to hook now this is actually a 6x9 piece of cardboard that I actually folded it up so it wouldn't get caught on as many things, but it's still got its weight. It still makes it harder for the bird to fly. And it's got this end right here. And what you do is you take and put it around the foot, and then on the inside you go around the finger or go around the foot, and then it latches to the foot and it comes off the same way. So again, here it goes around and around the foot and then. So then as the pigeon's trying to fly, it's going to stay close to the ground and the dog can chase. As the dog's chasing that pigeon and getting out away from you quite a ways and really excited, you fire your little primer. And you do it right as that dog is grabbing that bird. You do that 2 or 3 times in a session. Bring the dog home. Go back out, do it again. And it's amazing. These birds, you know, they might fly 20 yards, 40 yards, and while that dog's chasing, you fire that primer, and they're so excited, before you know it, you're going to have a dog that every time they hear a gun, they're going to be looking around, because they're going to associate gun and bird, and that's what you need. And it's not difficult, but everybody wants to bang pots and pans together and fire guns without birds around. We don't need to condition them to loud noises. We need them to understand that the gun means bird, and that is a great connection. And again, if you have questions, please put them down in the comments section. I know that sounds almost too simple, but it actually is pretty simple. I will add one thing though, and this is really important. If you have a dog that's acting adversely to the gun, don't go out and try something every day. Give it a month off. Throw it in the kennel for a month. Throw it in your house for a month. Do other things and don't do anything loud. And if the dog gets scared, don't go comforting it. Just ignore the sound, ignore the dog's behavior a full month before you start trying to get that behavior corrected. Time heals a lot of problems in dog training. And I'm going to tell a secret that a lot of dog trainers do. And I had a guy wanted to bring a dog to me, and I said, I'm going to save you some money right now. I said, you've had it home a couple weeks, right? Yeah. Have you done anything? No. I said, don't do anything. I want you to leave it home a couple more weeks. Didn't come to me. Because if you bring it to me now, I just got to throw it in my kennel for a couple weeks. Because we got to let it forget as much as it can forget. Sometimes they never forget. But we need to let it forget as much as it can. And so if a trainer knows that you have a dog that is gun shy, they can cure it pretty quick if the dog's had time off. So the smartest thing that dog trainer can do is throw it in his kennel for 2-3 weeks before he starts any work. So you're paying for 2 or 3 weeks of the dog sitting in his kennel. And I know that happens. I don't do it, but I know what happens. And so that's a tip for you to save yourself some money, because the trainer has to do that. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like hooked to a pigeon's toe. I'm going to go get a pigeon and I'll be right back. So I have a pigeon here, and these happen to be very nice racing pigeons actually, that the guy got out of racing, and I was lucky enough to get some of them. They really do a nice job for me. So anyway, here we go. So we go around the foot and you go to the inside, not towards the toe. So you're towards the inside. Then you go around the toe and that won't come off. In fact, so it's a lot like your pigeon pole would work. And of course, taking it off is very easy. And no pigeons are hurt during this video. There we go. Bonus tip, because you stayed to the end of the video. Before I had my own homers, I used to use this setup right here to train all my dogs. I literally had only 3 or 4 pigeons, and they would fly and they would sit down a little ways away, and I would go ahead and work the dog, and then I'd take the dog back, tie it off, and then go chase my pigeon down. The biggest thing you got to worry about is if you got hawks, they might actually come down and try to get your bird while you're putting the dog up. So you got to kind of be a little quick about it if the hawks are around and they're hungry. But you don't need a lot of pigeons to do this. You don't even need homers. I just caught feral pigeons for a guy and got him away from his business, and I was able to train with that just using this. And of course, with a feral pigeon, if I needed to shoot a bird for a dog, I didn't mind shooting that bird for the dog. So thanks for staying around. If you like the material, please hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.